Wow, 2021's finally here. Hindsight's finally 2020, and we're hopefully all going upwards from here. Hello, welcome back to the video. And 2020's been a hard year for all of us. I feel like out of all of the years that I've been alive, 2020 is the year that I think everyone should make a resolution on. So in this video, I just wanted to go over 4 of the things that I've learned over the past few months and that I want to implement into this new year. And I hope that you might be able to take at least one of the points that I mentioned in this video and hopefully implement it into your 2021. And the first goal I want to implement into my 2021 is to simply start on what you've always wanted to do. Maybe that hobby that you want to start, or it might be stay in contact with your friends and family more, or it could be something simple as drinking more water every day. But I've learned over the past few months that if you simply don't start on something, you're never going to get it done. Something that I heard that made a lot of sense to me was that you don't get motivation to start at work on something. You actually have to start working on something in order to get motivation afterwards. An example for me was this YouTube channel. If I hadn't started this YouTube channel this past month and gone through all the struggles of scripting, filming, editing, and posting, I would have had no idea how hard it is to grow an audience. And thus, I would have no motivation. But because I started this YouTube channel and went through all the struggles of trying to grow an audience, it motivated me to look online, to search for strategies, to maybe see if I could try to grow an audience quicker, or implement these few tips and tricks that might make this growing process a little bit easier. And on the other hand, I could have just watched a whole bunch of other creators on YouTube and listened to them complain about how hard it is to grow an audience. But unless I went and created a YouTube channel by myself and experienced all the struggles and frustrations that came with starting a YouTube channel, I would have never been able to set a reasonable goal to where I want to take it in the span of this coming year. Also, in the past, I would convince myself that if I took a longer break, maybe watch a YouTube video or play some video games, that maybe magically after half an hour I would get motivation to finally start doing work. But unfortunately, that's just not the case. I've realized that if you just convince yourself to start on something, even if you do it for just maybe 5 to 10 minutes, hopefully after that, you'll gain the momentum to where you'll hopefully want to keep going for maybe another 20 to 30 minutes. Because if you find yourself completing work for 30 minutes at a time with a 5-minute break in between, and you keep repeating that pattern over and over throughout the day, you'll find yourself completing a significant amount of work. And if you want me to create a productivity video where I talk about a few tips that you can implement in order to get more work done in a short amount of time, let me know down in the comments below, and I'll be sure to make one for you. And the second goal I want to implement into this new year is to stop listening to myself. Now you might be thinking, wait, I thought I was watching a video about 2021 goals. But yeah, hear me out. When I say this, I'm talking about the little voice inside your head that says, oh, you can just start on this project later. Or maybe you should watch this TV show first. But thinking back on these few months and years, so much of the time I listen to these voices and I can't recall any time where I got a positive outcome from it. And so in 2021, my goal is to start on the hobbies that I've always wanted to learn, or maybe this side project that I've been interested in, but where I've always told myself that, oh, I can maybe start it later, or maybe I'll tell myself, oh, I have too much on my plate right now. I don't have time for that. But I've realized that if you really want to do something, you'll create time out of your day to at least do some of it. So other than starting this YouTube channel that I've always wanted to start, throughout this past month, I've also been starting some other side hobbies that for years I've said, someday I want to learn that. So in 2021, I want to continue to foster those hobbies, foster this YouTube channel, and hopefully discover more hobbies so that I can improve myself as a whole. My third goal for 2021 is to simply grind and focus on the work. And this is something that I feel like I haven't truly implemented in the past, or I've never experienced anything like what creating a YouTube channel has taught me. One of the biggest things this channel has taught me is that if you want to create something big, the results aren't going to come overnight. And this is something that I've never experienced before and that I'm still learning to this day. After weeks of scripting, filming, and editing, and uploading videos, as of now, I honestly haven't been getting a lot of views or a lot of subs. But time and time again, I hear other people say that if you just keep grinding, putting out good quality content, improving and talking in front of the camera, you'll naturally attract viewers and subscribers. And if I'm being totally honest with myself, I can't say that I'm the most enthusiastic person in front of the camera. I'm still getting used to talking to this camera lens, knowing that it's not going to give me any response. But for 2021, at least for me, I know that I want to keep improving the quality of the content, learning how to edit, hopefully become a lot more natural at talking to the camera. And hopefully, if y'all like my content, increase my viewership and subscribers to this channel. But until I consistently grind and put in the work, I know now that's not going to happen overnight. And another tip I have for y'all is to clarify your to-do list. I've realized that if you write down specifically what you want to accomplish throughout the day in more detail, it's going to give you more clarity and motivation to complete the task compared to if you just wrote the task more generically. An example might be if I wrote on my to-do list to create a YouTube video about how I'm being productive on my computer, compared to if I just wrote down create a video. If I just saw that, I would feel like, oh, okay, so I know I need to create a video, but I need to think of the topic, I need to do the research, and in my mind, that just creates a whole bunch of extra work that I need to think through, and would thus make me not want to start. But if I wrote down a specific task along with specific points that I want to address, in my head I feel like I got a head start on this task, and thus it would be easier to complete. And my fourth and final goal going into this year of 2021 is to stop caring what people think. And I think this might have been the biggest hurdle for me as to why I didn't create a YouTube channel earlier. It was because I was too worried about what my friends would think, what my family would think, and their opinions were being put over my own. And even after starting this YouTube channel, I honestly haven't told a lot of my friends about it either. Because deep down, I know that I still care. But time and time again, I've heard others say that people don't care about you as much as you think they do. And that's not to say it in a bad way, but the point of that saying is that most of the time, people are more occupied with their lives than they are caring about yours. And so this is encouragement for me and for you as well, telling you that if you want to start something, if you want to dress a certain way, if you want to act a certain way, if that's truly what you want to do, you shouldn't let other people's opinion affect how you want to live your life. You need to focus on yourself and what you want to do. And if your friends find out and they accept and they stick around you, then you know that they're really your friends and that they want the best for you. So starting 2021, I know that I want to try new things. pick up new hobbies, start new projects, and do what I've always wanted to do. And you should too. But yeah, those are some of the generic goals that I want to implement into my own life in 2021, and hopefully I've inspired you to implement into your own life as well. And I feel like this past December has really been a pre-start for my 2021. I feel like if I hadn't started this YouTube channel or maybe started some other side hobbies on the side, I would have a lot harder of a time starting in 2021. But because I've already started the momentum this past month, I just need to continue to do what I'm doing. And hopefully next year I can make a video titled My Life Changed and hopefully recap all the stuff that I mentioned in this video. But I guess if I don't grind it out this year, that's probably not going to happen. So, time to get to work. But if you made it to the end of this video, thank you for watching. It truly means a lot. Watching all of these other YouTubers in the past mentioning that they appreciated their viewers, I never truly understood until I became a creator myself. The viewers truly make up the whole channel. And I know that my channel isn't very big right now, but this video can hopefully document some degree of growth that will hopefully happen next year. But if you would like to follow my journey, please consider subscribing down below. It truly means a lot. Also let me know down in the comments below what resolutions you have for the 2021 new year. And I'll see you all in the next video.